Hi, my name's Ben and we are back with another episode in my mission to uncover what makes South Canterbury not just an amazing place to visit, but an incredible place to live, work and build a business. From thriving local businesses to hidden community gems, I'm sitting down with the people who make this region tick. Entrepreneurs, creatives, and everyday legends who call South Canterbury home. Today, we're talking to Jeni Logan, the Managing Director of High Country Salmon. Jeni, thank you so much for having me here at High Country Salmon. It's an amazing place and I'm looking forward to going around and seeing all of the different things that you do. But before we get into that, I'd just love to ask about who you are and a bit about your personal background.
All right, well, this is a family business first and foremost. So I've been involved here at High Country Salmon since it started out 25 years ago.
Wow.
It was a dream of my father's. He's been an avid angler all his life. And he was one of the pioneers of salmon farming in this area back in the early 90s. So he started off two farms. One that was Southern Sockeye Salmon, which is now Mount Cook Alpine Salmon. And then further down the canal here, Benmore Salmon, that's now also Mount Cook Alpine Salmon. But back when he was working with Benmore Salmon, he'd drive past the site every day and he'd just look at it and go, oh my gosh, that is just the best site for growing salmon. You know, that's where we need to have a little farm, and it's right on the main road. The location is fantastic. But of course, it's just a small site, as you can see, we're just a boutique farm. But he really wanted it to be a family farm. And so he talked to my brother and myself, this was back in 1995, so going back a little bit, and swept us along in the journey with him. And so it took 5 years to get things up and running with regards to sort of designs and consents and everything that we needed to start a salmon farm in this area. And come this December, we will be 25 years since we put our first smolt in the water, the smolt being the baby salmon that come from our hatchery.
Wow.
So yeah, it's really exciting, and the business has just grown over 25 years. I was just saying to you earlier, that if my dad could see it now, I think he'd be absolutely chuffed. You know, it's surpassed his expectations, and now we've got, you know, over 60 staff and we're supporting 60 families, and that's just a really a great measure of how you know, we've grown in this environment and become hopefully a staple part of the Mackenzie and Twizel landscape.
Yeah, well, obviously with a business of over 60 staff members, you know, that takes a lot of planning and hard work on your part as a leader. What was the early context that you came from that grew you into the person that was able to do this, in the way that you're able to do it?
To be really fair, I'm surrounded by a team of experts. I mean, this business is really varied. We've got farming, we've got aquaculture, we've got processing, we've got thriving hospitality, retail. I'm not an expert in any of those areas, but all of our managers are experts in those areas, and it's all about communication and actually letting the guys that know how to run these areas of the business run the areas of the business, and they've all got great teams of people under them, and they would probably similarly pass it down and say that they can do what they do because the people on the ground are the ones, you know, that are stepping up and showing up every day. You know, it's damn cold here in winter, and our farm crew are out there feeding the fish. When in really cold and trying weather sometimes, and then the heat in summer. Similarly, our processing team have to start early. We harvest to order and pack and deliver off, and they have to be ready for the couriers. Our hospitality staff, they're really busy, sometimes with queues out the door, and they continue just to provide great food and great service. And our retail staff, they know all about our products, not only about our products, but about the other products that we have in the shop as well, and all the stories behind their products. And so I've got a team of amazing people. I mean, we grow great salmon here, but it's all about the people, and we've got great people.
Yeah. Did you see yourself being a part of this business for so long? Was this always what you wanted to do, or did it evolve over time?
No, it's always been, when it was first set up, it was a family business first and foremost. So, and I've been involved on and off over the years, whilst been involved with other things in my career and bringing up kids as well. But yeah, it's definitely part of our family. You know, my parents' house up there, when they lived here, we've had family Christmases there, the kids have grown up here, they've learned to fish out here, you know, yeah, definitely part of the family.
Definitely home for you then.
Definitely home, yeah. Even though I've only lived in Twizel for the last 4 years, so having come from Timaru before then, but yeah, settled in, love it here. The work-life balance is amazing, as everybody talks about. Scenery is amazing, but traffic commutes aren't a topic of conversation. I think it's just that little bit easier. Wages are generally comparative to the rest of New Zealand, but house prices are cheaper. There's just so much going for this area, and it's really important that our young people know that, because they are the growth of this area is going to depend on them, but at the same time I really appreciate having been away and come back.
Now, like you said, you've got over 60 team members. It would be awesome if we maybe go around and have a quick conversation with some of them.
Absolutely, you want to come and meet a few people?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, great.
Alright, let's do it then.
Hi, my name's Sahar. I work in the farm department at High Country Salmon down in the lovely Twizel. I like working here and I like working out on the farm, just being outside. Like, working out here on the farm's been really awesome, just awesome views, not a bad place.
And what do you like about living in South Canterbury?
So I like that it's a bit more quieter. I mean, we pick up over the busy seasons anyway, so we do get that busy seasons, and then you just go back to just being sort of nice and quiet, so I like that.
Hello, I'm Joe. I'm working for High Country Salmon in the processing department, and I live in the Twizel. It's a really small town, so I like the environment and the staff working together. It's really good and helpful to each other. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Bhavna Subedi Basnet, and I'm working here as the comic chef, and I'm just making the sushi. High Country Salmon is like so good, everyone, they are like friendly, environment is good, and management is good, everyone is good. I'm living with my family here. I have 2 kids, and my husband is working in dairy farm.
I'm Timothy Ross Sorensen, and I'm a barista in the front of house at High Country Salmon.
What do you like about living in South Canterbury?
Honestly, I just love it that the lakes are so close. As I used to be in Timaru before coming to Twizel, so that was on the coast. Growing up with boats, that's awesome having them 5 minutes away.
Hi, my name is Sharon Hall. I'm the supervisor in the fish shop at High Country Salmon. High Country Salmon is an amazing place to work for. The team is really friendly. Everyone will jump in and help in other departments, even management, top management. So Mackenzie region is fantastic living. It's a very outdoorsy place. My son lives in Fairley and he does a lot of hunting and a lot of fishing, so it's a fantastic place if you love the outdoors.
Hi, I'm Rachel Woods. I'm working in the admin department in High Country Salmon.
What do you enjoy about working here?
I really like just the wide variety of people that we get to meet, both the customers coming through and also the staff working here.
And what do you like about living in South Canterbury?
I've lived in South Canterbury most of my life. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere and also in the middle of everything, which I think is quite neat.
Hello, my name's Anton Donaldson. I work for the activities department here at High Country Salmon.
What do you like about working here?
I really love the opportunity to work with fish every day. It's been a passion of mine my entire life, fishing and being around fish. I would say the best thing about living in South Canterbury is the opportunity to be so close to the great outdoors and being able to participate in hunting and fishing within a really short distance of our town here in Twizel.
So cool to meet so many different people from so many different walks of life, all finding themselves here at this business. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. I've learned a lot about your business and also you as a person, and it's been great talking to you.
Thanks, Ben. It's been a pleasure.
That's all right. To finish, I've got 2 final questions.
Yes.
The first question is, what's one piece of advice that you wish someone gave you at the start of your leadership journey?
I suppose don't overthink stuff. trust your instincts, surround yourself with good people, that's definitely the most important, and then listen to them, listen to their advice, take on their knowledge, ask questions, but also don't be afraid to, you know, not lead by committee. You need to make the hard decisions sometimes, and not everybody's always going to enjoy them, but that's what you have to do in the role.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for that advice.
No, you're welcome.
And my final question is, what benefits has your business had being part of the South Canterbury Chamber of Commerce?
Oh, look, vast. We've been involved with the Chamber for a long time. So, you know, networking is the big one, the obvious one, and we've taken a lot of advantage of that. But also the training, especially when we're remote here, they do bring that training into the Mackenzie. You know, they've been here for us when we've had issues and challenges with immigration, with rural banking services. You know, they're working with government and they have that big voice collectively. Yeah, really good.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
I've loved this conversation, and I'm sure I'll come back here again sometime soon.
Oh, you will. You know what treats are in store for you when you come here.
Yeah, thank you.
Great, thanks.
Perfect.